Send it to Janet. Okay, yeah, if you could send the draft to Janet, then because that would just go to her, and then she can send it out to them. Yeah, don't send it from yours.
Okay. Is this you?
Yes.
Cost you. You don't think you're getting this back for free, do you?
From the de facto vote right.
Brad, I have a question. Last year, when the planning board first of all voted not to approve the motion. I mean, the motion was to recommend. Right. The recommendation was to the council. In the motion, the recommendation was to approve the application. After that, we had a motion to recommend to the board that they did not approve the recommendation. Do we need that?
That's what you did.
That's what we did last year.
No, that's what you did tonight.
That's what we did tonight.
No, we haven't had a second motion. We voted against recommending
Well, we only had one
approval.
motion we voted on.
Right.
No,
Right.
but we had two motions before we followed that up with one. I mean, do we need?
You could take that second vote, but it's fairly clear if you're not
Yeah.
recommending approval.
Okay.
The only other thing
Yeah.
you could do, unless you were making some conditional approval, would be that.
Okay.
So then, once we meet again, take that vote, make everybody feel more comfortable, make it part of the record. And you'll take that vote.
I thought we did.
Somebody make that motion, but somebody make that motion to deny.
I thought we did.
No, not really. What
we
you did is you
voted down
denied
the
the
motion.
motion to approve.
Oh, you're,
See, that, you're not doing you didn't do the converse, which I think is maybe assumed, but go ahead, take it, and then we'll have both motions out there.
okay, I'll move to deny.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute,
Michael.
Michael's
What you're looking for?
Michael went out to talk about.
Oh, well, I know.
So,
Tell him to get back in.
I know, but I was also going to say, I will wait for him to
So
come
it's
back.
this board's position that it's not going to allow the applicant to participate as you continue with your dialogue?
We're done.
Yeah, you're done. You're done. We're taking votes now, Peter.
I'm waiting for Michael to come back, actually.
come on up a lot.
Michael,
His foot's a
Is it good enough that he's in the room?
No.
I know.
We're gonna take one affirmative vote on yours, that was a negative vote, so we're gonna take an affirmative vote to deny. They'd like to have another vote to deny, even though I think that's kind of assumed.
it is.
The
but-
vote to approve was 3-2 against, but now we're gonna take an affirmative vote the other way. And Ms. Festino, you made that motion?
I would like to
Sold to the moon.
wait until this poor fellow sits down.
Is that necessary? I don't think it's necessary.
Well, really not necessary.
Okay.
Are we really gonna sow salt in the moon here or what?
It's in there, nobody's had any questions about it, go ahead.
Okay.
No, it
So
confirms.
you'd like to move,
I would like to move that we deny the application as it currently stands.
No, we recommend to the council.
That we recommend denial to the council.
Right, okay.
Do you have a second?
All right, I'll second that.
okay. And then we have a vote on that.
Right.
Your
Janet?
actions are
Can I ask,
evidence
can we have some
that
discussion?
you're-
I'd like to know the purpose of this. It sounds pretty vindictive to me.
It is
I
vindictive,
mean,
that's the whole
It's-
point.
Somebody would make
It's
it
set up.
somehow we
It's
never-
evidence that
set
their minds were predetermined as to
Absolutely.
what their votes were going to be when they walked
Absolutely.
into this meeting.
You know, that's.
She couldn't even wait to say the
We
word
are-
denial, you were out of the room, she's denied. She doesn't know what she's talking
We
about.
are making,
She doesn't have a clue.
I said
We
as
did
it's.
this
You don't
right.
have the clue,
we
lady.
did
As
this
it's
last
Not
year.
a
It
clue.
doesn't make it right,
You are
Mr. Chairman. I would like to know why this vindictiveness. That's my personal
Not
opinion.
vindictive.
That's how I get it.
It's to make.
You didn't make the motion, she did. Let her explain.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute, would you explain to him what happened when he left the
I don't
room?
think this is vindictive. I think it's just an affirmative vote in the direction that you want this council to be set forth your recommendation. An affirmative way of saying that is you would like to vote, we're voting for denial, before you voted against approval. That's all we're doing. We're just making a different way of saying the same thing.
So is this negate my motion?
No, no.
Disapprove yours?
No,
I'm sorry, Pat's motion.
Yours died. I mean, yours got voted down, so.
Yeah,
now-
no, I understand that, but that was the vote for that particular thing, and I'm just trying to get it clear in my head, this salt in the wound strategy, why are we doing this?
I wish you wouldn't say.
Well, no, that's how I see it. I've listened to people say what their personal opinions were, Brad.
Everyone sees.
And they've all said, they've all hidden behind this personal opinion routine, whether they were right or wrong or accurate or inaccurate. So, I mean, you know, I rarely get the chance to, my style is not to come out and blatantly say, this is my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. So, now I would just like an explanation. I was out of the room, sorry about that. Please, maybe I shouldn't have come back in. It might have been a lot easier for you folks, but the point is, I'd like to know.
Let me explain why I made the motion. I made the motion in response to a request from council.
Now, what is council, they make a request, what are they doing in this thing? I mean, you know, I thought we already had this vote done, now Brad, you're ex officio again. You make, was this solicited or unsolicited?
It was,
It was a question from Chairman Navarre saying we didn't have a positive vote in the direction that you were gonna be presenting that to the council. I said, no, we really don't. It's the opposite, and that could be termed from what happened, but you do not have a positive vote for denial.
no.
And right now, that would be it would be a reasonable thing to do.
Yes, we
It's
did
not,
it.
we're not trying to pour salt in anybody's wound, we're just saying,
Unnecessary.
do you have a
It's totally
positive vote?
unnecessary.
Do you say, as this council, are you recommending, and you're approving 3-2, or whatever it's gonna be, because I assume 3-2, that you're going to be recommending a denial to them? Rather than, do you have a 3-2
Denied it, we did.
You denied it.
They already voted.
We already
No.
denied it, so.
I don't think it's a bad idea, I don't, you'll have both votes on the record, in case somebody has an issue.
Okay, I know where this is going, all right.
Right, you make the motion that we recommend to the council that they deny the application.
Correct.
As it stands.
Yes.
Correct.
Surprise.
And Dee seconded it.
And I
Second.
second it. Based on that discussion.
Can we have a roll call, Janet?
Chairman Navarre,
Yes.
Vice Chair Mead,
Absolutely not.
Member Robinson,
Yes.
Member Schulmeyer,
No.
Member Festino.
Yes.
Right,
So
thank you.
now we have something to present to the council that says the LPA has moved to recommend to the council the application for denial.
As it
A
stands.
denial of the application as it stands.
Are they going to give them both of our motions, correct?
And you can.
But
you
the
can
council
put that in
already
your
has the
response statement,
recommendation.
If you want to,
Well, sure I do.
of course, and you all can talk about it.
Right, now we have the dates, right, for the meeting where we make a response statement.
Okay, for Monday in January, you have the 3rd or the 10th.
It has to be after your.
I want to make it, I
Mr.
want to
Laker.
make it
Oh, after.
sometime
the
from,
council meeting?
sometime from January the 17th onward,
Okay, so when are you coming back?
which is a Monday. I'm available any time after January the 17th.
Okay, we have the 18th, which is a Tuesday, the 21st, which is a Friday, and the 28th, which is a Friday.
28th is no good, that's when Southgate is here.
I don't think I have.
It's
it.
Friday, the 28th.
Is it?
I'm all right on any of the dates. I'm all right on
So
any
you
of
have 2
those
days, the
dates.
18th to the 21st. Either,
18th or 21st.
yeah, and that's a Tuesday or a Friday of that week
You
of the
want to do
17th.
February?
I'm okay on either one of those days.
Tuesday would be far better. Fridays are pretty much more. I work on
Yeah, Tuesday's a good day.
So
Tuesday.
that's at what, the 18th?
The
Tuesday,
18th.
Yeah.
We want to go to February?
No, I
No,
didn't.
no.
No.
No, we should make it
Before
soon.
that,
Yeah.
that meeting or whatever. it is.
That happens to be a week before the council meeting.
Mm-mm. Oh, it is? Yeah, but not enough time really for,
No, okay.
I mean, you could not, you see, your response statement, if you even agreed upon that, is not 2 weeks before
No,
the 25th, so we're not gonna be putting this
No,
on.
I realize that.
Okay,
but at least it
it would be on the February meetings.
right.
So if that's fine, then
That's
you
fine with
can
me.
make a motion to postpone to a time certain to the 18th at a certain time.
Right.
All right.
Somebody has to
I'll make the motion that we postpone to a time certain of January 18th at 7 o'clock or 6:30 here.
I'll second it.
It's 6:30,
6:30?
okay, and you sent Mike second?
Yes, he did.
And then
All those in
we
favour?
need a vote.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, and so there won't be any further ads, you know, it's an unnecessary expense really. Although you will notice a public meeting like you normally do.
Right.
So
You have to post
you're gonna
it.
see- Yeah, you'll see it in the hall, and I'm sure you do that in the condos as well too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. They get posted. She's not ready yet. Yeah.
And by that time, you'll be presenting maybe a draft to Janet. She will then submit it out if you get it
Yeah,
before
long
that,
before
before
that
that
has to
meeting,
go.
right? And that's fine, but no responses back.
No, no,
And
not
you'll-
until the
at
meeting.
least you'll have something to work with. You'll have some sort of framework.
Now, we have a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
No.
No?
Did we adjourn now? Or
Yes.
did we postpone the meeting to a further,
We did,
still?
We did.
Just voted.
Yeah, I know we did that.
yeah, you did.
We're done.
Right.
Okay,
Eric,
I thought we were gonna continue the meeting though.
No, we just postponed it.
Okay,
It wasn't continued.
then we do